we've been sold a lie. We've been told that life is a race, a test, a mountain we must climb to prove ourselves worthy. But what if everything we've been taught about the purpose of life is backwards? Today, I want to share with you a perspective that might change everything. It's not new, ancient wisdom has been whispering it for thousands of years, but we've forgotten how to listen. Imagine you're at a concert, but instead of enjoying the music, you spend the entire time reading the score, checking for mistakes. The music is playing all around you, but you're missing it entirely. This is how most of us live our lives. The purpose trap. We're caught in what I call the purpose trap. We believe life is a journey with a serious destination. We think, I must finish school to get a good job. I must get a good job to have security. I must have security to raise a family. It's an endless cycle where happiness is always somewhere else, never here, never now. We're like readers racing through a novel just to reach the last page, missing all the poetry, the drama, the beauty along the way. And when we finally get there, we close the book and ask, is that all? The weight we carry, think about it. How much of your day is spent with a low-grade anxiety that you're not doing it right, that you're not living properly? We're forever preparing to live, never actually living. We build this enormous structure of seriousness around ourselves. The right credentials, the right job title, the right car, the right address. We're terrified that someone will see through the act, that they'll discover we're just making it up as we go along. But here's the secret nobody admits. Everyone is making it up. The doctor, the lawyer, the CEO, they're all playing roles. And games are fun, as long as you don't confuse the game with your fundamental reality. The musical nature of existence, so what's the alternative? Here's where everything shifts. What if life isn't a journey at all? What if it's more like music, like a dance? Think about it. The meaning of a symphony isn't in its final chord. The meaning of a dance isn't to reach a particular spot on the floor. The meaning is in the playing itself, in the dancing itself. Nature's example, look at nature. Does it look serious to you? Watch a kitten chase its tail, waves lapping against the shore, birds migrating across the sky. Are they on a grim mission? Do clouds carry existential dread? No, they're playing. They're expressing themselves, we say. The bird sings to attract a mate, the flower blooms to attract bees. We turn everything into an engineering project. But why does the bird really sing? Perhaps for the same reason a child sings, for the sheer joy of it. The circular logic, we say the bird sings to survive. But why survive? To sing more songs. To have babies who will sing more songs. See the circle. It's like saying the purpose of music is to reach the end of the composition. It completely misses the point. Who are you really? Now let's look at this you that's trying so hard to be serious. What is it really? Your ego, your personality. It's a collection of memories, a bundle of desires and fears, a story you tell yourself. I am a person who likes this and dislikes that. I succeeded here, I failed there. But if you really look for this, it's elusive. You can't locate it in your body. Is it in your head, your heart? The brain is an instrument, but it's not the operator. You are the river, not the whirlpool. Think of a whirlpool in a river. You can point to it and say, there's the whirlpool. But if you try to grab it, you get nothing but water. The whirlpool is something the river is doing. It's an activity, not a thing. In the same way, what you call me is something the universe is doing right here, right now. You're not the whirlpool, you're the whole river. You're not the wave, you're the ocean. The liberation, it. This might sound frightening at first. But is it really? Or is it the discovery of your true, vast nature? When you realize you're not this fragile, separate thing that needs constant protection, something wonderful happens. You begin to relax. You can afford to be spontaneous, to make mistakes, to be foolish. Because it's all part of the play. A wave doesn't worry about crashing on the shore. It's what waves do. It's part of the rhythm. The art of purposelessness. The Chinese have a beautiful concept, Wu Wei, often translated as effortless action. It doesn't mean doing nothing. It means acting without straining, without forcing. Like water that wears away the hardest rock simply by flowing. Can't. And they have another word. Purposelessness. To Western ears, this sounds like an insult. But to the Eastern mind, it's the highest compliment. The mountains just are. The rivers just flow. They're not going anywhere, not achieving anything. They're simply expressing their own nature. And in that, they're profoundly beautiful. Working without attachment. You can still do your job, raise your family, pay your bills, but you do it with lightness. You work not to prove you're worthy, but because the work is there to be done, like a mountain is there to be climbed. This is working for work's sake, singing for song's sake. You pour yourself completely into the moment, then let it go. You don't cling to the result. A cat chasing a mouse doesn't have a philosophy of predation. It's totally absorbed in the moment. When it's over, it's over. The cat doesn't lie awake wondering if it was a good cat. True strength, when you're no longer defending a fragile self-image, you become incredibly strong. Criticism doesn't shatter you. Failure doesn't define you. Success doesn't inflate you. You become like water, soft and yielding, yet capable of wearing away the hardest rock. What remains so? What's left when you stop building a monument to yourself? What remains when the constant narration in your head quiets down? The experience itself. The raw, unfiltered reality of things. The wind on your skin, a distant bird, the coolness of water. This isn't trivial. This is fundamental reality. You are already free. Here's the great liberation. You're already free. You're already what you're seeking. You won't become happy or peaceful at some future date. You can only be those things now. You don't need permission to exist. You don't need to earn the right to be here. You are here because you are here, just as a rose is red because it says a rose. The final call, the universe isn't serious. It's playful. It's joyful. It's a cosmic game of hide-and-seek where it's both the hider and the seeker. So go on. Play. Experiment. Be foolish. Be magnificent. Fail gloriously. Succeed lightly. Feel it all. But whatever you do, don't miss the show by being too busy looking for the meaning behind it. The meaning is in the music. The meaning is in the dance. And you are the music. You are the dance. Closing, if this perspective resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. When was the last time you did something for no reason at all? When did you last truly play? Remember, life is happening now, not later. Now, thank you for being here. Now go dance.